Hello guys, TKG here for your comfortable LostArk life. Today, I'm going to cover the new class Valkyrie. Many of you have probably been curious, so I prepared this video. Also, please keep in mind that since the class has only just been released, the builds and information introduced here may change in the future. This video is mainly focused on introductions, so please take that into consideration while watching. First of all, contrary to the developers' initial intentions, Valkyrie is receiving much more positive feedback in the DPS build than in the support build. The reason is simple. While the DPS performance is unexpectedly solid, the support performance launched with several shortcomings. Anyway, Valkyrie's identity is divided into three types. Like other classes, there is a central identity meter, and on either side, there are Z and X skill. The X indicator is for the skill ArkㅅAbout, which currently stands as the main DPS skill in the Valkyrie's DPS setup, similar to the Time to Hunt Gunslinger's X. This skill boasts a high DPS contribution. Once the central identity meter is fully charged, the X skill can be used. You can fill up the identity meter in manner similar to other classes, roughly by using about 15 times of skills in total. The Z skill can only be activated after using the X skill. In other words, you must use X first to activate Z. The Z skill's role is to empower the Radiant skills, just like Sorceress identity skills. Activating Z boosts these red skills for 3 uses. After you press this 3 times, it will automatically deactivate and returns to normal. To summarize, the Valkyrie's mechanism works as follows. Use your skills around 15 times to build up the identity meters, then activate the DPS skill X, Lights of the End. After that, use the now activated Z skills to buff the Radiant skills damage. This is the core cycle and mechanism of the Valkyrie DPS build. The overall Valkyrie DPS build is as follows. In fact, the build introduced here is currently the most typical Valkyrie build. But keep in mind that if better options emerge, it may be replaced in the future. Surprisingly, the current Valkyrie DPS build uses critical and swiftness as its main combat stat. It seems that whether due to recent update trends or changes in build direction, more classes are shifting toward this kind of setup. For example, after the balance changes to Time to Hunt Gunslinger, the mainstream has been moving away from heavy specialization-based classes towards something lighter and more accessible. Anyway, the Valkyrie DPS builds mainly utilize these combat stats and prioritize the raid captain engraving, especially since the Valkyrie DPS builds heavily relies on the X skill, ArkㅅAbout, which strongly encourages a 100% critical rate for optimal damage. It is recommended to build up to almost 100% critical rate. Any value over 100% doesn't transfer into additional damage, so it's best to set your build to hit that precise threshold. Lastly, it is also worth noting that the final arc passive node is being used for more stable damage performance. So keep that in mind for your build. The current Valkyrie skill setup is as follows. In fact, Valkyrie skills aren't particularly outstanding in terms of unique characteristics. Rather, they are quite simple and easy to understand. The skill setup is straightforward and accessible. To elaborate, Valkyrie skills are divided as follows. The White Justice skill serves as excellent sub-damage skills and are highly versatile, adaptable to a variety of situations. Justice includes scenery skills, skills equipped with quick recharge rune for cooldown alignments, and other sub-damaged abilities. These also help quickly replenish identity meters thanks to short cooldowns. The red or orange skills are the main DPS skills and are also used to build up the identity meters. The key buffs, Z, and major damage skill, X, structure the Valkyrie's skill design. In short, Valkyrie's skill may lack distinctive features, but they are universally applicable and can be used flexibly. Honestly, you can almost play mindlessly. As long as you stick to the core mechanic, you can use any skill in any situation. As for current Valkyrie skill build, as mentioned earlier, keep in mind that the build may change if better options emerge in the future. Please refer to this mainly as a guideline. In fact, the evaluation of the Valkyrie DPS build is quite positive. While it may seem that the performance stands out partly because of some imbalance in support identity and buffs, the Valkyrie DPS build itself is highly appealing. Notably, it offers very stable floor DPS, and its peak performance is also impressive, making it a very attractive choice. Additionally, the fact that you don't have to worry about positioning like back or hand attacks adds to its appeal. As mentioned earlier, Valkyrie's skill rotation stays true to its fundamental mechanic. The cycle is designed to fill up your identity meter with skills, utilize the X skill, and activate the Z to maintain your damage momentum. This is the core and essence of the Valkyrie DPS build. What sets Valkyrie apart is the flexibility of its skills. While you never stray from the core mechanic and cycle, you can fluidly use your skills to keep up your damage flow. Maintaining this flexible yet structured skill rhythm is the key to maximizing Valkyrie's damage potential. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. And always, thanks for your big support. Hope this video was a little help for your LostArk journey. And if you like my videos, hit the subs for more upcoming infos. I'll come back with more useful infos in the next video.